welcome back to my channel, and as you can see, I've jumped on the pop art zombie bandwagon. Why do I always say that with an accent? I don't know, I just like cannot stop. And I am totally not afraid to say it because I had so much fun creating this look, like seriously, so much fun. And I wasn't really sure what I was gonna do. This is literally the first take, the first time that I've done it. But it took me so long that my camera was originally fully charged and it died. And I also started filming in front of my window with natural light, and I am now with my plugged in lights. That's how long it took. So yeah, if you are planning on doing this look for Halloween, make sure that you start with plenty of time to really create it and make it look freaking awesome. I've seen some YouTubers create a pop art zombie, and I've seen them kind of floating around on Instagram and on social media and on the internet. I was like, well, how can I make it a little bit different? And the only thing that I could really like stay true to make it a little bit different is the only colored pop art zombies that I've really seen are blue and pink and green. So I was like, well, I'm gonna do a different colored pop art zombie, and so I did a purple lavender one, and this is how it came out. This took a really long time, but it honestly was not hard. It's only paying attention to detail that makes it a long process. So don't be afraid if you want to create this and you think that you can't, because I promise you, you can. I felt like there's no way I'm gonna be able to do that. There's no way I can't do that. It looks way too hard. I just sat down and I started, and I feel like I did a relatively good job. So if I can do it, you can do it. And yeah, so don't think that you can't do it, because it's really not that hard. It's just a very long, detailed process. So I hope that you guys like this. If you did, make sure to give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel so that your email will notify you when I make more videos. All of the products will always be listed down below in the bottom bar, so make sure to check that out. And as always, thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys have a good day or a good night, whatever it is, wherever you are, and I'll see you in the next video. Maybe I'll FaceTime my dad. I'm totally gonna FaceTime my dad. Starting off with a clean face and hands, I'm gonna go ahead and take my Snazaroo kit, this big one, and these little ones that I got at Michael's craft store. I'm going to start by outlining my mouth in the shape that I kind of want to put the inner workings of my mouth, like my teeth and my gums, and I'm using the color purple because my zombie is going to be purple everywhere else, so this just makes it a lot easier when I go to paint the rest of my face. I know where not to paint. I'm just using a tiny little brush. You can get these at Michael's or pretty much any little craft store where they sell little paintbrushes in packs, and I just have a bunch of these laying around, so I'm just going to be using these. Then with a foundation brush, I'm just going to take that purple and start painting away. I'm leaving a little space around my eye area because I honestly have no idea what I'm gonna do with that part yet. So I'm just leaving some of these areas blank so that I can figure out what I'm gonna do later. Using one of the green colors of the Snazaroo paints, I'm going to create a little peekaboo brain area, and I'm gonna go ahead and fill that all in with a green color. Using a much brighter green paint, I'm going to go ahead and fill in once again on top of that lighter green shade. I'm also painting in one direction, so just upward, to help prevent any kind of brush strokes. Using this NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil in Purple Velvet, I'm gonna go ahead and place this under my eye and just blend it out a little bit with my finger. This is just going to help create a little bit of depth to the eye, so we're gonna go ahead and do that. And looking ever so excited, I'm going to be taking my Morphe palette 35P and just kind of playing around with these shadows, and I'm going to be taking a fluffy brush and placing that on top of the NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil just to give it a little bit more color and more of a like a metallic-y sheen color to it. So I'm going to also be taking lighter purple shades right under there, as you can see, creating more of an ombre effect. Then with my NYX liquid eyeliner in white, I'm going to be creating the teeth, and I need to try and figure out a way to get my face in the frame, because as you can see, I jumped forward here because I was like, I'm not in the frame. It's really easy. You just create little houses on the top, pointy roofs on the top, like I'll show you here, a little house, little roof. There you go. And you're just literally going to flip that upside down for the bottom part. You're gonna wanna go ahead and fill these in. I started filling them in with my NYX eyeliner, and then later on you'll see that I actually decided to use the Snazaroo white face paint, and that was a lot better for me. It goes on a lot smoother and a lot cleaner, and you can also end up seeing a little bit of an outline in the teeth, so I would suggest filling them in with that Snazaroo paint. Here is where I discover that I didn't leave any actual gum space on the top of where my teeth are, and that's not anatomically correct, but it's no big deal. We are just gonna take some Snazaroo pink paint and fill in the bottom of that gum, and then we're just gonna go ahead and paint right over that purple right there, and it actually turned out pretty good. I just made sure to get enough paint to really saturate it and really brighten it up so that it would end up showing through. So if you forget to do this part, it's no big deal. You can always just paint over it. It's easier to paint over it really than to take it off. With my Crown palette, it's this 88 matte shades. I'm going to be taking these pink shades, and I'm going to be placing that just right on top of the pink face paint just to really brighten it up and to help it last a lot longer. With my BH liquid liner in black, I'm going to literally outline everything, so the gums and the teeth. I'm also going to be putting in these little lines just to create some depth and shadow, as if our gums are pulling inward to our skull, if that makes sense. With some matte black eyeshadow, I'm just going to go over those lines. If they're not there already, I will put them in, but I'm literally just gonna go over the lines or just the outer corners and just really kind of mucky that up just so that it's not so flat and it gives it a little bit more dimension. Let's draw our nose, shall we? I'm just again using my BH liquid eyeliner, and you can do this any way that you want. I'm trying to keep it relatively correct anatomically, again with that word, and I'm going to go ahead and fill that in with the Snazaroo black face paint and with the liquid liner in the harder to reach places like the pointy parts there. Using another NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil in Milk, I'm going to go ahead and cover my eyebrows just so that it's a lot easier to apply some blue eyebrows, because blue is my favorite color. Just go ahead and outline your eyebrows with the black liquid liner, and I'm going to go ahead and paint the rest of my face in purple. I did find that using this little sponge that comes with the Snazaroo kit does help to even out the face paint on your face. With black face paint, we're going to go ahead and outline our brain, and we're going to put some squiggly lines in there. Just do the best you can to make it look brainy-ish. I literally just kind of started randomly throwing in squiggles and wiggles in there, and that's just kind of how it turned out. Again, with the black eyeshadow to make this brain look really cartoon realistic with some depth. I'm going to hollow out my temples and also create some cheekbones with some pink face paint, as you can see here. I'm also going to shade that with some black eyeshadow here in a moment, as you will see. Yeah, there we go. We're going to hollow out those temples. I popped that purple velvet NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil right there just to really define it, and then also wanted to really define the jawline. With my NYX eyeshadow in the color Mermaid, I'm going to wet my brush, dip that in there, and literally put that all over my eye. Just ignore the black shadow that's there and the blue shadow that's on the other eye. I literally cannot tell you how many times I was trying to figure out what to do with my eyeballs, and once I figured it out that I was going to use this eyeshadow, I was just like, ah. So we're going to go ahead and put that literally all over the top, all the way up to the eyebrow, and also we're going to drag it down to the bottom just so that it kind of blends out with everything else. Look at all the sheen there. It's like so amazing. We are going to create some pop art zombie wrinkles and just literally put black liquid eyeliner anywhere that we feel there would be a wrinkle or some sort of definition in the face. We are just going to put it everywhere, and we're also going to put some dots in random places that may not make sense but really adds to this character. Okay, now onto the neck and chest. We're going to create some skeletal bones. There is no map for this. I literally just started painting. I put 2 white skeletal bones there, and then to hollow it out, using the Snazaroo black paint. And it looks a little messy right now, but I'm going to clean it up and outline it with my BH, again, liquid liner, and just create a little bit of squiggly lines in there so that the bones don't look super flat. They look a little bit more dimensional. I'm not gonna lie, by the time I was like, I have to paint the rest of my body, I was so tired. It had been so many hours. So make sure that you take your time with this, paint your ears, and make sure that you just paint your body really well if you're going to wear something that allows you to bare your shoulders and your neck. And I'm using this sponge here just because it's going on a lot nicer that way. I'm going to go ahead and go in with the NYX liquid eyeliner in white, and I'm going to highlight just little areas that I feel like would be highlighted. So any high areas or bumpy areas, things like that. So I'm just going to go ahead and do that. It gives it a little bit more of a cartoony effect as well. Don't forget to bring it down to your neck as well to keep this look cohesive. And there you go, just add your favorite colored wig to the look and you are all finished. Thank you so much for watching, and don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you liked it, and subscribe to my channel so that you can get an update as to when I upload again, and I'll see you guys in the next video. I've had this paint on my face for about 5 hours. Oh my gosh. Yeah, can I get a Big Mac? Make it extra brainy. I literally have to go wash all of this off my face now.